How to manage crop pollination? Pollination is the process by which many species of plants reproduce. It consists of the transportation of pollen grains from the male organs to the female organs of a flower. The result is the formation of seeds and fruits, many of which are used for human consumption. In most cases, pollination is carried out by animals that, when visiting the flowers in search of food, transport the pollen that remains attached to the surface of their body. The best known pollinators are bees, although butterflies, hummingbirds, bats, and other diverse species also pollinate. This service favors approximately 70% of the world's crops, many of which are of great economic importance, such as soybeans, apples, squash, coffee, and cocoa. In addition to offering a benefit that provides food for people and generates significant income for the agricultural sector, pollinators also facilitate other large-scale economic activities, such as beekeeping. Crop pollination is most effective when domestic pollinators are combined with wild pollinators common in each region, for example, honeybees together with carpenter bees. It has been shown that if we promote pollinator diversity, crop yields can increase by 24% on average. This happens because different plants have different needs to be able to reproduce. So there is no single pollinator that can successfully visit all crops. Small flowers, for example, cannot be pollinated by large insects. Besides, different species of pollinators improve the yield of the same crop because they visit different parts of the plant and the farm and are active in different weather conditions. Thus, having different pollinating insects is important to maintain the stability of agricultural production. Pollinator monitoring is key. If we know how many visits to a flower are necessary to ensure optimum fruit development, we can know how many honeybee hives we need. In this way, we can better diagram our tasks and avoid harmful practices, such as excessive honeybee hives. It is possible to design farmland that supports a great diversity of pollinators. Some of the practices that have proven to be successful are crop rotation, planting native species on the margins of fields, and restoring patches of natural and semi-natural habitat. The spaces populated by native plants offer essential resources such as shelter, food, and nesting sites. Being made up of species that flourish at different times, these resources are available throughout the year, thus favoring the constant presence of beneficial organisms. Local flowers are also important for beekeeping because they provide a good environment for the installation of hives and help maintain the health of bee colonies by providing a variety of pollen for a more nutritious diet and protection during the application of agrochemicals. These positive effects extend to other natural communities that provide key services for human well-being, such as biological pest control, cycling of soil nutrients, and water and air purification, among many others. Therefore, comprehensive management that combines friendly practices both within the agricultural plot and at the landscape scale will allow to preserve biodiversity, optimize pollination services, increase crop yield, and reduce the environmental pressure of conventional agricultural practices. In this way, a more productive, healthy, and resistant ecosystem will be achieved. The International Federation of Beekeepers Associations, Apimondia, brings together beekeepers and scientists who work voluntarily every day to improve the quality of life of beekeepers and the general population. Among many of its tasks, it promotes biodiversity and the health of hives for optimal pollination of crops, to provide quality food to the world population.